I'm here with Henry Hearns, and a man who I love dearly, and is a man that I call my spiritual father. And so, as we sort of celebrate Martin Luther King, I think that the blessing to me, because of Martin Luther King's life, is that men like us get to relate to one another. And I would be missing out on a tremendous gift in my life if it weren't for that wall being taken down. The MLK Day of Service is really just to follow the example of Martin Luther King, who gave his life to serve and used his position and platform for the benefit of others and not for his own good. And for these two men, ultimately that example comes from Christ, and it did for Martin Luther King as well. And Jesus said, "I did not come to be served, but to serve and to give my life as a ransom for many." And so we feel like whatever influence we have, whatever position God has given us, that we're supposed to use that not to better ourselves, but to help others, to serve others. Also, it's really sort of an exhortation of Christ, and I think of Martin Luther King's life, that we serve others sacrificially, and that we treat our neighbors as we would like to be treated. That's the golden rule: treat others how you want to be treated. So we're just trying to love our neighbors as we love ourselves. Some of the ways that you can be involved in that would be the MLK Service Day coming up on January 15th. We're meeting at Grace Chapel at 7 a.m. I anticipate 300 to 500 people coming to then move over to Mariposa and just do a cleanup, just love people right where they're at in their neighborhoods, serve alongside them. And that's churches from all kinds of different ethnic backgrounds, but all of us centered on this idea of service. And then also we have a ministry called Neighborhood Impact that we have many churches involved in. And throughout the year, we have community homes that are open every day. Bishop Hearns' church is going to be opening one just as soon as it's ready. They've already adopted a neighborhood. So we're in 5 different neighborhoods, and we would invite anybody who'd like to tutor kids, coach them in sports, whatever that might be, whatever area they feel like they could offer to the community, that they would be invited to come. And you can contact Grace Chapel. You can also contact Livingstone Cathedral of Worship, and either of those churches could provide that information. Central Christian Church would also be a good contact if you're interested in that kind of service.
I'd just like to mention Pastor Chris, who allows us to call him Chris. As far as I'm concerned, if God had not made him with the heart that he had, he would have kept some distance between smaller churches and other churches that are not doing what they could do, but has a very large following over at Grace Chapel. But God made him with a heart where he's ready to reach out and is reaching out. He reaches out to other pastors of other ethnic groups and saying, "Can I help you?" And putting not only his mouth but money, bringing his church with it. So this thing that has grown in our community, as far as I'm concerned, Chris, really came right out of the soul that God put in you. And we are thankful for that. So we're looking forward to the 15th.